shed. Rise up, it's true, coming and rise
Live
up.
from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
Rise up, it's true, come on and rise up, that's you, come on and rise up, put it in action, go mad with it, come on, lift it, to the top, yeah, rise up, that's you, come on and, when I'm going for the gold, I'll take it, when I pull up to the race, I'll make it, if you want to make it through this, come on and join this movement, when I'm going for the gold, I'll take it, when I pull up to the race, I'll make it, out on the coast.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Reed Detmers. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Ready to go now? Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate.
Number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ground ball right side. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him. 2 away.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson.
Oh.
Two down, nobody on. That one the other way, and it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Nick Kurtz. Yo, 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman
Andy Ibanez will hit next. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Rip, but it curls foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him. The 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run across. Ibanez around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The 2 runs form, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the A's 2 and the Angels coming up. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Jacob Lopez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Ball one there.
Inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Logan O'Hoppe.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One and two here. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
1 out, runner at second. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
1 out, a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swings through that. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field. McNeil settles under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Joe Adele.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Outside low, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one outside, and now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So 2 down. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Woo!
Stays alive. Down and in, moved his feet. Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning. What a stop to first. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, leading off Jeff McNeil.
Right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Let's go, Reed. On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
comes up empty. That's strike two. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Darrell Hernandez up next for the A's. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the A's are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 2nd. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shadwell. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
7 catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. On the ground. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman Christian.
So up next, Christian Moore. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Moore starting up the middle at second in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over .310. 2 down, nobody on.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Here's a high chopper. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. here at Angel Stadium. Haven't seen the same dominance we're accustomed to, Singy. It's still early. Let's see if he can get the mojo back.
Yeah, it's a long game, Boog, and he's shown he can grind through outings like this.
Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only game with the dudes that I'm close to.
Fought off foul. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. And a foul ball. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Hurt.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That's too low. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. Base hit! Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. In the air to left center. Thomas on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ball, high.
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing called strike. That's strike two.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That one in there to Mike Trout. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the lead.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two down, nobody on. Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the last half of the third. And now the count filled up 3-2. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Joe Adele.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Neto at second with 2 down. And a ball and 2 strikes. Check swing, appeal to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Let's go, Reed. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. A's leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And that one wrapped foul.
Nope, that's high.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2. He goes down looking. McNeil thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That misses the zone. Ball one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him. The 2-2 on the way.
Ball.
Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Trout on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. That's in there. Strike one. The Athletics have some bullpen action. JT Ginn up and loosening in the pen. Barlow also getting ready. The 0-1.
No.
And there's the strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
On the ground to short, Wilson. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Angels, catcher
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time on.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Up and in. 1-2 to count. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. Adios, pelota. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they tie it up. It's 3-3.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That's the ball.
The lefty to 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
And we too close. I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase it.
Back here at Angel Stadium, stepping in, Darryl Hernandez.
Darryl Hernandez.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Stevenson preparing to come on if needed. Romano also throwing. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Into center. And he makes the grab. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ball 1 low. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Rooker at the plate now. That's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Foul ball. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing there for the A's. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied 3-3.
Now pitching for the
JT
A's.
Ginn
Number
gets the call
35.
from the pen.
JT
He's pitching
Ginn.
on 2 days rest.
And leading off for the Hellos, left fielder, Josh Lowe.
And that is out of play. Here's your 1.
No, that's foul.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Chop to the left side. Throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And the 0-2. Outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 5 innings complete. All tied 3-3. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chase you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spend 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. There's fashion week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Robert Stevenson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. Ground ball to the right side. He gets there with the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And
That's
1 and 2. Popped up. Moore gets under it. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Right fielder.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning over. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Top of inning number 7. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce getting loose out there. Romano warming up as well.
That's the ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's in there. High fly ball, right field. Adele under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Jeff McNeil.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Up. Oh.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas.
Oh.
And the 1-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Good hitters count the 2-0. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. More for 1. And that's 2.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
I'm self-made and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean. Haters, I'm back from my
bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Late swing, foul to the left. And a big swing and a miss. The A's bullpen has some movement. Hogan Harris, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 0-2. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Looking to extend the play now. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Man at second. To third. And it stays fair. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Christian Moore getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Just missed. Two on, one out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. He was late. The Halos with the go-ahead run in third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the K. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Angels strand a couple, still tied 3-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Joyce.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Darryl Hernandez.
Oh, that got him.
That got it.
And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Up next for the A's.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz, the closer, is getting loose. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one fouled off. That's a slider for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's too low. Full count now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot, couldn't keep the hands back long enough, and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Well,
the 1-0. Out towards right center field. And this one could be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Golden opportunity right here. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
2 on, 1 out. Right down to shoot, and the count even 1-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
Swing, and he popped it up. Moore should have this one 2 away.
Up next to the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ben Joyce is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jordan Romano.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Almost got him. The 1-2. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. A's strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Hogan Harris.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one missing inside. Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hard ground ball for a base stop. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Substitution now at first base. Here's the Angels pinch runner, Matthew Lugo, deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Strike! Woo!
That
That's
one
out the
inside,
corner.
and it's 1-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Angel Stadium, digging in, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
Strike! Woo!
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Going to count 1-2. That one missed. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Strike one!
Late on that fastball.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
Up next for the A's, right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3.
pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Inside, ball 1. Out to short. Neto on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the A's, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And leading off for the Hellos, third baseman, Juan Moncada.
Ball.
The 1-0.
No.
Fought off foul. For the K.
Oh man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Just missed. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. McNeil on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Late swing fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's outside. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner. So we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Drew Pomeranz. Go-ahead run on base. Colby Thomas digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Thomas with a knock, and the leadoff man is aboard. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Oop.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter up and throwing.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 now. Just misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. McNeil scores. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Fouled off to the right. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Fastball is outside. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fastball is outside. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ball.
The 2-1. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
2-2 now. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Runners at first and second with one gone here in extra innings. Slice to right. And there's two away. Jacob Wilson now at the plate. He was late there, strike one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 3. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 10th. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Here's a 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And that one ripped into right. No one can get there. It falls in. Runner around third. He will score, and the Angels even it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out, runner at second. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the dirt, throws to second, and he's back in safely. Nice job behind the plate there. The winning run on second base. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Tied at 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Runner edges away at second. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Barlow won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That misses, and that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swinging a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. That misses, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low. Sets him down looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Back in Anaheim, now we go to the 11th. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. There's a strike. And a strike. The A's with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Drew Pomerantz won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brent Suter.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go ahead run on base. Shea Langoliers will hit next.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run at third, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye in that spot. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Payoff pitch. This is smacked left field line. Should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Breaking ball, and it kicks away off his mitt. The throw to third, probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Here comes the 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. That's outside. And the count 1-2. That one drifts inside. Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 outs and a runner at third. We are in the 11th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Colby Thomas.
Colby Thomas up next for the A's. Swing and a pop-up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 4. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. All set for the bottom of the 11th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Fouled off down the right side. The shortstop takes the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Young Canada. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you, they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little, you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out.